And good evening, everyone. Welcome to ESS, Empire State Sports, and the Wise Guy Sports Talk Show. Your host tonight, Dave Bartlett, Joey Ream, myself, Peter Goslaw. Our very special guest tonight, senior at St. Lawrence Central, Mr. Jake Evans. Jake, welcome to the program.
Hi, nice to meet you.
All right, Jake. We wanted to have you on our show because you're about to get into something that I had never heard of until you accomplished this goal of becoming one of the kids that got accepted into this endeavor of yours. So, um, as we go along, I'll talk a little bit about you as an athlete for me and whatnot. But I guess why don't you start out by showing, letting us know who you are, sports that you play, and what you will then be leading into. I believe this summer, or definitely by the fall, um, with your soccer game.
Okay. All right. So my name's Jacob Evans. I grew up in St. Regis, New York, and since 3, 4 years old, I've always been playing soccer. That's my main sport. That's what I've grown up playing. That's why I grew up all through high school. That's what's gotten me through school. That's what made it easy. That's why I did all my homework and everything. It was just to play sports. And I eventually ended up moving to St. Lawrence because of sports. I wanted to be better and find people who cared as much as I did. And I ended up finding that there and carried out soccer through my senior year. Uh, Earned MVP for offensive player and got on first team on Northern. And I also played basketball at St. Lawrence. It's not my main sport. I didn't like it as in St. Regis, but moving to St. Lawrence, I definitely liked it a lot better, especially because Joey Riom was the coach and he influenced me and made me able to learn like how to love another sport and the players that are in it. It's not just the sport, it's the people that are on the team.
Well, thanks, buddy. I mean, that obviously is a coach that's retiring and loves his players. I know I enjoyed the hell out of coaching you. And like I said, we'll save that for later. Right now, I want you to tell your story. Um, but so let the people know. I'm gonna try to pronounce this, and hopefully I get it right. But you applied to a program that's called eTuro, and it is like a gap year for
Yes.
to play soccer, a gap year to play soccer. And I'm going to assume that the goal here is that you get all the training you need to get the exposure to possibly get a D1, D2 scholarship, or at worst, be able to play D3 college soccer at some point. Is that correct?
Yes. So e-tour, it's a gap year program. And the cool thing about that is like you get to keep all your college credits. You get to keep all your eligibility and you get to play all the years. It doesn't count as like an extra year for college. It's completely credited through Missouri State for the credits. And um, Coach Baugh told me about that. And I I actually thought it was really interesting looking through. They had a bunch of made in adversity sayings on there, a lot of their billboards, and like that was their main thing, made in adversity. And I remember hearing that a lot in SLC, so that caught my eye definitely about that. Um, it's I looked it up. It's one of the biggest like training places for soccer like in the world. So that is another thing that caught my eye, and the people that go there and what they've been able to do out of that. So just seeing all of that made me want to work towards it more. And so it became a lot more real. Um,
What 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 was the selection process? Now I remember writing a letter of recommendation for you, but I got to be honest with you, Jake. I've written hundreds of recommendation letters. So when I got that one, I just said, I did my due diligence, and I always do what I can for kids, obviously. But I mean, I didn't really understand what I was applying or writing for, on your behalf for. So what is their selection process, and how do they decide the amount of, or if you know this, how do they decide the amount of kids that they take each year, or the kids that they do take each year?
So it's actually crazy because going through the selection process and seeing it firsthand is crazy seeing what they have to go through to get the players that they want there. I was one of hundreds of kids that they all select, and the people that they select, they all go through the things they submitted, all the ones that they okayed and they think that they want. Then they have to go through a Zoom meeting, and if they like the kid there, then they get the acceptance letter and start going through the process. And then you have to get all the paperwork and everything there. So it's not even like 100% guarantee when you get accepted. It's you still have to work in order to get there. And I think only 80 I think it's 40 kids in total that get to go across the US. And
Yeah,
they only, yeah, out of,
that seemed like the number that okay, so now we know that there's 40 kids. So how do they break this down? Like, is there, okay, so are you playing, you're going to be playing soccer for a team and playing games and traveling and playing games. And I'm going to assume that there's 40 kids. There won't be 40 kids, 40 kids. It's going to be 40 men on one team. I'm going to assume there's more than one team.
yes. So the first the first month that we're there, so the first 3 weeks are like training with the team and everything, getting evaluated. And then the last week, they bring the Spanish clubs in, is because we're going to be playing for a bunch of Spanish local teams. And we do a showcase for them. And we play matches and scrimmages, and whatever coaches like you see and want you on their team, they're gonna pick you and want you on their team. And they're divided. We get divided into how many Spanish club teams there are according to what they want.
Kind of like a draft. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a question, Jake. Did you have to send him a video of show how you could play or anything like that, or no?
Yes, I did. I had to send them a clip highlight reel.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. I didn't hear that in the previous one, so I wanted to make sure that's exactly. I would assume they would do. Is there like a portal that you guys are working through for this or anything like that, or?
Uh, I think we talked directly to eTour. It's just eTour. They work through like Missouri State for like college credits and that stuff. Like they get funded through Missouri State, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So what about the school side of things, Jake? So are you going to be taking classes
Yeah.
while you're, and you said obviously these credits will transfer via Missouri State University. And then from there, you can transfer those credits to whatever college you go to. Now, is this just this is just a 1 year deal?
Yes.
1
So,
year.
it's a 1 year deal. It's 10 months, and I'm taking global management global sports manager. I want to get my global sports management certification because if I don't end up being a player, I want to end up coaching because I know I want to be around the sport. And then I have to take Spanish courses there to get associated with the culture. And I need to learn another language too, because if I want to coach, I've got to open my options. And I think living biology as well, like human biology, not living biology, because you have to know how the human body works. I think that's all the classes I'm taking there.
Have you taken any Spanish classes before or no?
Yes, I'm in Spanish 5 right now, graduating.
Okay. So you already got a jump on it a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
That's good. You hate to go in there and say, "Oh, I don't know anything." It would be that'd kind of freak me out, to be honest with you. So,
Have you mentioned this to Senor Arquette at school, Jake, that this is about to happen for you?
Yes, I have. She still can't believe it.
She's probably a little jealous.
Yeah, she's wondering how it's going to be because she hasn't hit that part of Spain before. She hasn't been in Valencia, so she wants to know what it's like.
Well, Jake, I mean, this sounds like it's a dream come true for you. And
When
go ahead, Nate.
when do you take off, Jake? When does this start?
I leave August 1st.
August 1st. And you said 10 months.
Yep, I will be back next March. No,
Okay.
May. End of May.
Okay. That gets you back in time to kind of hang out at home a little bit and get ready to start your freshman year.
Yep.
Excellent. Do you have any ideas where you want to go to school?
I did have a couple in mind. At first I was thinking SUNY Cortland because of the athletics and program, but I more likely want to go to Syracuse or like Clemson. There was a college soccer team that won that wasn't like anywhere in the top rankings, and I was looking at them. I think I might go there because I'm from up here, so that feel right.
Okay. Cool.
Well, those are awesome dreams, Jake. And do you have any idea how, like, do they help? Does eToro help place you, or is this they're giving you the experience and it's going to be up to you from there to make the connections, or they're coming, college coaches are looking at the eToro program and saying, boy, this Jake Evans kid could be a fit for us. Is that how that'll work?
So while we're there, we are constantly being coached and watched by a bunch of other coaches. And in February, they bring in the e-tour showcase. They bring in a bunch of college coaches and recruiters, and we play in front of them. And if they try to land scholarships for like D1, D2 programs the best they can for you.
It sounds like this program is set up perfectly. Just,
Yeah. Yeah. You got a place to stay over there when you go over there, or they put you in dorms or homes, or how does that work?
It's like dormitory housing for everyone that's going. We all just go back to that one place. It's all 40 of us. It's nice. It's a little resort. It's on the Valencia coast.
Sounds like a fantastic opportunity for you.
Sounds like life's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jake, while we got you here, I know that your mom and family, you've been trying to fundraise to help with the expenses on this. I know that there's a GoFundMe page. Is that's still open for people to find?
Yep, that's still open.
Any other fundraisers coming up that you want to let us know about that would be able to help you out?
We have a bottle drive coming up that we haven't set the date for, but is coming up soon. We are setting the date, like probably this week or next week.
And so what's the deadline for, that, hey, the certain amount of money needs to be there, or the rest of the money needs to be there, just so that our people know? Because when we release this, we would like, if somebody wants to make a donation, that it's going to get there in time.
Beginning of December.
Probably the beginning of December.
Okay.
Yeah, December 1st. It's December 1st.
Okay, so there's still plenty of time for people to to make a donation on your GoFundMe page.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do, Jake, is when Pete posts this show, probably will be in a couple of Fridays on our Empire State Sports page. If you can resend me your GoFundMe link, and Pete will share that on there as well, and we'll see if that can help raise a few bucks for you too.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that and any future fundraising and any future fundraisers that you have, let us know about it. Let Coach Riom know about it, and we'll post it on our page, and hopefully that can get some traction.
Thank you. I definitely will let you know.
Well, Jake, you keep us posted on how everything is going too through Coach Riom if you can, because we'd love to get updates with you. Maybe when you get over there, maybe you could do another Zoom with us and tell us about your experience. How's that?
That'd be fun. I'll definitely love to let you guys know how it's like over there.
Sounds great.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
the
Well,
Coach Riom says, not I've never heard of this, but I'm excited for you. I really am.
Yeah, I obviously this is really cool. And Jake, I'm not coaching next year, so I got time to have a conversation with you. I don't think we've ever done a show with somebody from Europe, so I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. So, the last thing I wanted to say, and I've said this before, I said it on the senior night, and I said it on his banquet. Pete and Dave, what you see right there on the screen is exactly what you get from Jake Evans as a player. You don't know what's in his mind. He keeps his emotions in check. I always knew that I was coaching an adult when I coached Jake, and I know he wasn't a great. He wasn't into basketball as much as he was into soccer, but boy, I wish I would have had the opportunity to coach him at the younger levels to get him even a little bit better. He improved so much his junior and especially this year, his senior year. I wish I had another year or two with him, not just because of the basketball player he could have become, but just the man that he is. He's such a great young man. So, Jake, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank your mother enough for making the decision to move to St. Lawrence Central School District for both our soccer and basketball programs, for our whole school district in general, because I just think you're an unbelievable young man. And what you're about to take part in, something I've never heard of, and Pete and Dave hadn't either. We've been around a long time, and I've never heard of this. So this is exciting and something different. And I want you to know, we know a lot of people. We know some soccer people. If you ever need anything at all, we would gladly help you out.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
fantastic. Well, Jake, thank you for being on our show. We really appreciate it. And we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And again, keep in contact with us so we can do a show from Spain. That'd be fantastic. We really want to do that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. That's it for tonight on ESS, Empire State Sports and the Wise Guys Sports Talk Show. Dave Bartlett, Joey Real, myself, and our very special guest, Jake Evans. Good night, everybody, and stay safe.